What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Hour. If you are new to this channel, what the Retro Hour is a show that I do every Saturday at 10 p.m. And we go over some gaming news, and then after that, we dip into what I call the Retro Basket, which is filled up with little pieces of paper with names of games on each piece. We started out with like 1,000 of them. And the games range from the Atari 2600 up to the PS1 is where I did the cutoff because I wanted to keep it as retro as possible. Um, I also have a lot of 80s and 90s arcade games in there because there was tons of great games at the arcades in the 80s and 90s when arcades existed, and that was a big part of my life. So I threw that in here, and I stir up that basket. I don't look. I pull a game out, and it's just as much as a surprise to me as it is to you guys. I never know what I'm going to play every week, so it's a new adventure every time, and I have a good time doing it, and I hope you guys do too, because I really enjoy doing this. So, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. I hope I don't annoy you too much, because I know I can be annoying, but who can't be? Everyone's fucking annoying once in a while. So let's jump into some gaming news. But before we get into a gaming news story, I do want to bring up a video that I recently posted. In fact, it was the last video. I did it last night at right around midnight, maybe a little bit after. And it was about Evercade fanboys. And I would love to know what you guys think of that. If you haven't watched that video yet, hey man, go check it out. It's called Evercade, or is the Evercade community developing fanboys. Go check it out, man. It's and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I enjoyed making that video because it really it came from the heart. Because man, I tell you what, man, the reason I'm saying it came from the heart is because you'll see in the video, I've been kicked out of like Evercade discussion forums on Facebook and stuff like that just for expressing my opinion. You cannot critique Evercade in any way without like Evercade fanboys immediately thinking that you hate the company. Man, I go into detail on this on the video, so I don't want to give it all away. But, it's okay to criticize a company. It doesn't mean that you hate them. In fact, I love Blaze. I'm glad that I was introduced to the Evercade. I play the Evercade every day. Is it perfect? Hell no, it's not. Are all the cards good? Hell no, they're not. It does have flaws. By no means is it a perfect system. It's an affordable system, and you can get your retro fix at a pretty cheap price, about $20 a cart, and there's multiple games on most of the carts. There is one cart that only has one game on it, and I do enjoy that game a lot. It's called Full Void. Really good game. But yeah, it's such a variety. Now, do I think they are sticking to their retro nature when it comes to the... No, I don't, and people disagree with me on this shit. But to me, when I think of retro, I don't think of firmware. I don't think of Wi-Fi compatibility. I said Wi-Fi almost. But I don't think of Wi-Fi, no internet, no nothing like that. Not that the Evercade has internet, but it does have Wi-Fi compatibility, which is, used for the firmware and stuff like that. And some people like that. But and I don't mind that because I love modern consoles as well. In fact, I love modern games. But I understand that on modern things. But don't say that you are a retro console when you have that shit, because Nintendo didn't have it. Sega didn't have it. PlayStation 1 didn't have it. I mean, come on, man. Atari didn't have it. We didn't have that shit. When I think of the word retro, that's what I think of when it comes to retro gaming. Is you grab your cart, or in the PlayStation 1's instance, like the disc, you put your shit in and you play it. No firmware updates, no nothing. That's just my opinion, and that's pretty much what that video is about. Is, man, these Evercade fanboys get pissed at your opinion if you don't agree with them. And it's not just Evercade, it happens on every platform. There's PlayStation fanboys, there's Xbox fanboys. In fact, those two have a console war, which I don't understand why. Yeah, I prefer PlayStation over Xbox, but I'm not a fanboy because I can acknowledge that Xbox is a phenomenal system. I just don't like the controllers. That's the only reason I play PlayStation. I prefer PlayStation because of that. And then there's Nintendo fanboys. And then it goes so far into like games and gaming characters like Pokemon and Legend of Zelda. How everyone loves Link, and I caught hell for saying that I'm not a Link fan whatsoever. In fact, I'm not a Zelda fan. I'm also not a Pokemon fan at all. Who gives a shit, man? If you like them, cool. I'm not calling you stupid for liking that shit. I just think the games are stupid. If you like them, cool, man. I respect that. I don't care what anybody likes. If we all like the same thing, the world would be boring and it would just be stupid. I'm glad that we all like different things. I embrace differences and diversity. That's just the way I am. I don't criticize someone for liking something that I don't. And I kind of respect that not respect. I expect that in return from people. I was always taught, the old saying, treat people the way that you want to be treated. So I do that. If someone's a dick, I'm going to be a fucking dick to them. But yeah, I respect other people's views and opinions on things is all I'm getting at. So with that being said, go check that video out if you haven't. I'd really appreciate that, and hit that like button, get it going in the algorithm, so maybe Blaze will see a small channel like this and they'll see some of the complaints that I have in other videos that I want them to succeed, but they need to fix some shit. So right now, I'm under 800 subscribers. They could give two shits about me, but hey, man, if my video gets out there or my videos get out there, maybe it'll encourage other channels that cover Evercade to do the same thing, and they might be bigger channels. And hey, man, that's all I'm saying is help them out. It's not saying that you hate them. Just because they're getting criticized doesn't mean any of us hate them. Some people do hate them. Big fucking deal. But I happen to like them, but I do criticize them. I'm honest about the shit, man. People don't like it. They don't like it. Whatever. So let's get into a gaming story now. And this concerns the Nintendo. So let's check this story out. It's from GameRant.com. Friday, April 19th is going to be a big day for Nintendo 64 enthusiasts, as that's the day that Corn Kids 64 releases for the Nintendo Switch with full N64 controller support. The N64 remains one of Nintendo's most beloved consoles of all time. Home to some of the highest rated games ever made, there are millions of gamers with fond memories of the N64. Luckily, the Nintendo Switch has made it relatively easy to take a trip down memory lane. While gamers are certainly free to dig their N64 consoles out of their closets, the Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pack gives subscribers access to some of the platform's biggest and best games. Those that have been lucky enough to secure one while they were on sale can also use the recreated classic Nintendo 64 controller when playing the N64 games through their Switch Online subscription. That same N64 controller will be put to good use with the release of Corn Kids 64 on Friday, April 19th. Corn Kids 64 is a 3D platformer that takes clear inspiration from the N64 era platformers like Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64, complete with the graphical options that allow players to recreate the experience of playing a 90s video game. Being able to play the game using the N64 controller will really help complete the experience. Previously, the developers had warned fans that Nintendo 64 controller support wouldn't be possible at launch, but it seems those issues have been ironed out, and the feature will be available from day one. Corn Kids 64 may just now be releasing for the Nintendo Switch on April 19th, but the game is not an unknown quantity. In fact, Corn Kids 64 has been available on Steam since last year, and it has proven to be quite popular on the platform. Corn Kids 64 user review scores on Steam have helped it secure an overwhelmingly positive rating, indicating that Nintendo Switch gamers nostalgic for the N64's glory days are in for a treat. In the meantime, a Nintendo 64 inspired 3D platformer already available for the Nintendo Switch will also be adding N64 controller support. In a follow-up tweet, Diplodocus Games confirmed that the 3D platformer Super Kiwi 64 is getting N64 controller support as part of the future update. Very cool news if you are an N64 fan. You know, I love Nintendo, but this is going to be another opinion of mine where I am the minority. I love Nintendo, but I was not a fan of the N64. I couldn't stand the N64 controller. I thought it was real uncomfortable, and a lot of people want to shoot me. That people would be like, well, what about like GoldenEye and stuff like that? Yeah. Hey, first person shooter, man. I don't like GoldenEye. So yeah, it wasn't for me. I think that was on N64, right? Yeah, N64. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. But I do love Nintendo. I have a Switch. I have my OG Nintendo. Play it all the time. In fact, it's, that's down here. But my replica, the Classic N, that's powering my 8-bit arcade. So I do love myself some Nintendo. I have nothing against Nintendo. N64, though, just not for me, man. So, yeah, good news if you are an N64 fan. That sounds pretty cool. I know they had like a lot of big names on that system, so that's something to look forward to. So go check that out if you're a fan. So with that being said, let's dive into the retro basket and see what we are going to play. I will stir this up. Got herself a game here. Sweet tits, man. I like this game. I've never completed this game. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, there you go. Zero Wing. This is a flying shoot 'em up. I have it. It's on I believe it's on my Ambernick. I'm not real sure, but I'm not gonna play it on that. I have it on my Evercade VS. So what I am going to do is I'm going to have to unplug my arcade stick that's hooked up to it and hook up my Evercade controller, which I haven't used in a long time. My arcade stick is built into my cabinet, so luckily I have this cubby hole right here. I will just unplug this, hook up the regular Evercade controller. Sorry, man, brain fart. And we will dive into some Zero Wing. So let's get to it. Let's play some Zero Wing. All right, here we go with some Zero Wing on the Evercade. Just a heads up. I know I said it already, but I really suck at this game. But it is a lot of fun. I've never completed it before, so I will be using a lot of continues. I don't know how long this game is. I guess we'll find out. It's kind of weird. using a Evercade controller. I had to unhook my arcade stick from my arcade cabinet, and or not really from the cabinet, but from the Evercade. So now I'm gonna have to configure the buttons all over again. I hooked up my controller. That way, you're not getting it. I mean, my arcade stick that's on my arcade cabinet, real clicky. I like it. I do like it a lot. It's just, it would make for bad recording because that's all you're gonna hear is click, 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 click. But no, this game's really fun. It is hard though. I get confused with these two gunners that are, that are with me. Because I'm looking at one of those instead of that middle one who's me. To dodge shit. And then I run right into bullets. See, the cool thing is those two guns, they can get hit. Like, you can knock enemies out with them. Smaller enemies, anyway. And it does nothing. But this is a cool ass game. My opinion on this is probably the best flying shoot 'em up on the Evercade, on all their carts. This is probably my favorite one, which is weird that it's my favorite one and I haven't completed it yet. No, this game's really cool. It's definitely not my favorite flying shoot 'em up ever, just on the Evercade. What they have to offer when it comes to flying shoot 'em ups. It's a really cool game, man. I don't know, it has that Life Force vibe to it. And I love Life Force. Another game that single player I'm not too good at. Man, I can rock it out with a second player. I don't die that much with the second player. One player, there we go already. One player though, holy shit. I have a hard time getting to stage 3 on that game with one player. Jesus. Yeah, this would have definitely been a quarter muncher in the arcades. Unless I'm just really bad at this game. I don't know. It could be that. I just know the first time I played it, I was like, holy shit, man, this is tough. I think the first time I played it was, it wasn't even at the arcades. I think it was on an emulator. It might have been the Ambernet. One of the Ambernicks might have had this in like the MAME arcade. And that was the first time I played it. I've always heard of this game, but that was the first time I played it. But I was glad when I seen this on a Evercade cart. Don't know where a housefly came from, man. It's not like it's super warm out. I haven't seen a fly forever. Of course it wants to get in my face when I'm playing. See, that's the thing I love about this. Like, I like the big, exaggerated enemies at the end of the levels. That always makes for a fantastic shoot 'em up. Flying shoot 'em up. I love that shit. I mean, I can't tell you what the hell this thing is, but I don't know. Looks like a fucking fish head or something. Fucking fly, what the fuck? Get out of here. It's because I have my light on, my camera light. Oh shit. Has some groovy tunes here, man. That's when you know you have a good flying shoot 'em up. It has the big bosses at the end, the over-exaggerated bosses, and a decent soundtrack. Life Force, to me, has like the best soundtrack when it comes to flying shoot 'em ups. Can't say for any game, but flying shoot 'em ups, hell yeah. It's pretty tough to beat when it comes to games and soundtracks. It's really tough to beat Mafia 3's soundtrack. I mean, it's all like late 60s music. I think there's some early 70s. And then near the end, there's a punk version of one of the songs, You Belong to Me from Bob Dylan. They have a Misfits version that kind of throws you off. If you've never played Mafia 3, I was slightly surprised on how much I enjoyed it. It does get repetitive. I mean, you can basically make it all the way to the end without using a gun. If you just hide behind shit and whistle and draw your enemy to you, you can silently kill them. And that does get rather boring. But if you go through and like use your guns, like different weapons and everything, it's actually a pretty fun game. Plus, on top of that, I think it's a pretty nice feeling to go and raid like KKK rallies, and you can just obliterate a bunch of Klansmen because your character, you're a black man in that, so it's a rewarding feeling. Even as a white guy, it's a rewarding feeling because you kind of get that sense. I mean, obviously, you know, as a white guy, I don't know how it was in the 60s and stuff as a black man, but you kind of get that feeling of how it was because, man, there's a lot of racial slurs in that game and stuff, and, you know, as long as you're not racist, it pisses you off. And it did, man. Like, the shit that was said to the main character, it pissed me off. I was like, man, fuck these guys. So it was just a real rewarding feeling, like raiding a Klan rally and just obliterating that. It was just great. Like, I remember my wife was like, "What are you yelling about?" Because when I did, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" She's like, "What the heck are you yelling about?" And then I told her about it, and she was like, "Oh my god, that's on the game?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, they say some, like, really nasty shit on it." I mean, it warns you at the beginning that there's racial slurs and stuff like that on it. But they tried to be as true as they could to the 60s and you controlling a black man. So I mean, they did a good job, and it probably sucked, like, being a voice actor and have to say that word. I mean, that I couldn't imagine it. That's one thing I couldn't do. I couldn't be a voice actor and say shit like that. I mean, There's just no way. I mean, props to them guys. But I couldn't do it. Shit. No, but the story in that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they dropped that N-bomb a lot in that game, and it's like, ooh, surprised this thing got a license, man. But I think that was the whole point of the game. Like it wanted you to feel like how horrible it must have been. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I probably would have been shunned by other white folks in the 60s because I get along with everyone. Except racists. I don't get along with racists. I don't get along with, like, xenophobes, and homophobes, and shit like that. I'm not into that shit, man. Like, keep that hate away from me, man. I don't care who you are. As long as you ain't if you ain't racist, homophobe, xenophobe, I'm cool. I mean, shit. Whoa. I mean, I'm not even a religious person. I'm not religious at all. But I'd fight and stick up for somebody's right to worship whatever the hell they want. I don't care if you're worshiping a fucking toaster. You have every right in the world to fucking do that. Just as long as he ain't shoving it down anyone's throat. I know my mom is a religious lady. And yeah, I just, at a young age, man, I fell out of that shit. It's just, it wasn't for me. I'm happy being non-religious. I don't. It's just not for me. Oh shit. This is a really cool background shit. I shouldn't say just the background, like the board, the layout of this board. Pretty cool, but man, it's tough not to die. Digging the tunes too, man. Shit. Come on, bro. Hey, you cocksucker. Alright, that should be good. Oh, it's not the end. Fuck. I thought that was the end boss. Shit, I might not have played it this far. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna. All that lighting and stuff. I thought it was like electricity or something that was gonna kill me. hell? Dude's got like solar panels all over him. This is different, man. This is like some steampunk shit right here. Ooh, that went right through me. Oh, hell yeah, man. I think I found a secret. Okay, maybe I didn't find a secret. Was there like a glitch in the game there or something? Because it didn't work that second time. Alright, that was definitely an end boss. Hell yeah. That's pretty sweet. I don't like these enemies, but that background and everything, it's pretty badass. I know I say it all the time, man, but I'm a sucker for arcade graphics. I don't know if it's the color scheme, the actual artwork. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's amazing. It's real simplistic. But I love it. I don't like this gun, though. I don't like this ammo. I like them homing missile bullet things. I think I need what is it, like a green orb, I think gives me them. That's what I need. Yeah, these lasers suck. It doesn't cover as much ground. Or air. How the hell did I die there? I seen that thing coming. Oh man, I keep getting confused, man. I'm looking at the wrong map. Okay, focus on the middle ship. That's me. That's who can't get hit. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, that didn't work. Man, I can't tell if this is even hurting them. Like they don't blink or anything if you're hitting them. So I'm just aiming at everything. Okay, when I shoot them guns though, it blinks. But that pretty much just means I can take that gun out. But them purple bullets are still gonna come and hit me. There you go, dickhead. You weren't even a final boss and you were a pain in the ass. What a world. Oh, it was. It was. Oh, shit. I'm behind a fence. This music kind of doesn't go with this game. This sounds like something that should be in, like, Skate or Die or something on Nintendo. It's too much of a upbeat, I don't know, beachy sound or something. It just sounds like something that you'd hear on some old 80s skateboard video game. This, yeah, I don't know why. Stupid shit like that, man. It just reminds me of stupid shit. Oh, son of a bitch. How do you not die there? obviously you do. Alright, that one just took off and left. I wouldn't care if this one did the same shit. Same thing. Oh man. They shoot from they can shoot every direction. What a pain in the dick. Alright. Not sure what my dog's barking at. She's out there going nuts. Don't know if it's coming over my mic or not, but I hear it crystal clear. That's her, like, play bark. Her and the little dog must be arguing over toys, which they do a lot. But then they, like, sleep with each other. Oh shit. Wasn't expecting that. Man, who comes up with this shit? What the hell is that? Huh. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. I mean, is that an eyeball on the front? Kind of looks like it, but... Alright, I obviously need to hit that. Can I take out any of these gray things? Yeah, there's a button on here that you're supposed to be able to, like you can suck up an object and then shoot it out. Obviously, I don't use it. I don't use that feature. I'm sure there's a reason that is part of the game, so I'm probably supposed to use it, but fuck it, man. I'm flying and shooting. Yeah, there we go. Got the bullets I want. I'll take some speed, though. I don't mean the drug. Stay away from that shit. See, I like these bullets because you can just sit there and fire, and they home in on like whatever's the nearest. So if you don't see anything on the screen and you start firing and the bullets are going up, you know that the next enemy is coming from above. Oh, what the hell is this, man? I mean, it kind of looks like like under a microscope, like a cell. What are them things called? Ribosomes? Ribosomes, and that thing's the endoplasmic reticulum. Ah, damn, this thing's messing me up. Kind of confused on this one. Shit. Oh. Man, I got him. Holy shit. I'm wondering if What'd that say? Level 6? Wonder if this is near the end. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm really digging this game though, so I think, you know, if I hit that 45-minute mark and I haven't beat it yet, I'll probably turn it off. I mean, most arcade games ain't real long, but that's most. That's not all. I don't want to play for a full hour on this show. Shit. I mean, I guess we'll see. Because according to my timer, I've been playing for 27 minutes. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where we are. But I'm thinking, you know, maybe 20 minutes more max. But I would think this is just about over. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. You gotta wait for that one at the last minute to come and chomp its way through shit. I mean, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool little thing there, though. That you have to kind of study where these guys go to make a path for you. I mean, that's different. I can appreciate that. Man, what the hell are these things? They're just weird. Oh shit, I thought I got it. I thought I went over that. Apparently not. Oh. I don't want that. I don't really like that ammo. I like what I have right now. It might not be the most powerful, but... Oh shit. I don't want that either. It's that fucking laser. Oh man, you're kind of trapped when that happens. You can't do anything. Oh well, at least I kept my same ammo. Yeah, you can't dodge that at all. There ain't no going between those bullets. Alright, this is odd. What the hell hit me? I missed something. I didn't even see what hit me. I seen what hit me there. He did. This whole fucking ship. Alright. Son of a bitch. Damn boxes again. Hell yeah. The hell, they're gonna follow me? Do I gotta get rid of all of them? Alright. Oh shit. Daddy boxes. Or mom boxes. I don't know. But they're adult boxes. They ain't sending their kids to fight anymore. These boxes don't fuck around. Damn. I like the drum roll on that. Boo-ba-doom, boo-ba-doom. Oh, I don't know why, man. I just think that's funny. Stage 7. Oh, this has got to be near the end. This is a pretty sweet looking board. Or, yeah, level. So they're talking way old school, calling it a board. Yeah, get that speed. Alright. Yeah, might as well get that. Oh, for nothing. What the hell are them? I don't even know what those are. They like Hawaiian caterpillars or something? What the fuck? Oh yeah, you can blow them little heads up. That's pretty wicked looking, man. That's cool. Yeah, man, if you've never played this game, I recommend it. This is a fun fucking game, man. This is cool shit. Hard as fuck, though. Jesus. Damn. Yeah, if you end up playing this, let me know how many times you have to continue. If you've finished the game. I should have been keeping track. I know it's been a lot. Jesus. Wow. I think I'm trying to hurry. That's what's happening. I need to take my time and concentrate. What the? Alright. Oh, you bastard. Oh, man. I don't know what those are. I don't know if they're bats or what, but they annoy the piss out of me. Yeah, take that. Oh, that wasn't even a boss. Or that wasn't an end of level boss. That's some bullshit. Come on, homie. Yeah, there's just no way, man. Like, bullets come from everywhere. And the crazy thing is, you know, like Gigawing, that's like a hail of bullets, like just from everywhere. Like everywhere on that game. It's just insane amount of bullets. This isn't even that bad, but it feels just as hard to dodge them. And I don't understand why. I don't care. It's still cool as hell, man. I'm enjoying this. Ooh. I don't know. Oh, man, that was like right there in front of me. How did I just run into that? Like, come on. That was stupid. All right. Is this the final boss? Alright, this kind of does remind me of Life Force right here. It reminds me of first boss in Life Force. The brain and the arm comes out, even though that's not an arm. It is like the same concept, but man, you don't have much room to like move. Okay. I knocked it into pieces. That don't help any. That makes it worse. Alright, just hit him with, oh man, if I just run into it with them guns. Yeah, but it's like you get rid of one and then it's like they multiply all over again. Come on. There's no way. Holy shit. Alright. Finally. Final stage, alright. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just finish this then. Hey, that's pretty good, man. I said if it goes over 45 minutes, I was gonna turn it off. Well, we're at 37 minutes. And this is the final stage, so now I don't care either way. I'm just gonna finish it. Come on, mofo. Oh, man. Can't really do anything about that, man, when you got bullets coming from top and bottom at you. You really have nowhere to go. It's like it's cool that you have, 3 guns shooting, but sometimes they kind of get in the way and they confuse the shit out of you because you end up focusing on them instead of your ship. Is this? Nope. I was gonna say, is this like a boss or something? I guess that would have been a really short level if that was the boss. And they just kind of like left. Is this it? Oh. Come on, man. If not, this dude's beating my ass. He's beating my ass like he is a final boss. But he's gone. Is that it? Let's start. I'd say, can you even man, we need more games like this on Evercade carts. Some good flying shoot 'em ups like this. And Blaze, if you're listening, not a Pico flying shoot 'em up, because I'm sure it's probably awful if they have any. They do, actually, I think. I think there's some on their other carts, but yeah, just no more Pico. Done with the Pico, done with the one of my subscribers, my buddy, he said something about no more blue carts, and I couldn't agree with him more. I mean, I don't even own any blue carts, but you know, none of the games interested. Like, I don't know, I had no interest in any of them. A lot of them I knew, especially the C64 ones, because I do own a C64. And I've said that numerous times in a lot of videos. Like, I own it, but it's in a storage container. I don't even have it hooked up in my game room here. I just think it's an awful system, and you know, I thought the games played like shit on that. Why would I want to play another shitty game on a different system? No thanks. What the fuck? What is going on? Is that it? I didn't even like blow him up or anything. Congratulations. No S. Alright, cool game. Kind of a weird ending and a California raisin at the end. What the fuck? Well, that's it. So that is one game on the Evercade that I can say I think is absolutely awesome. You know, I think quite a few games that I have on Evercade are really awesome. I got some real snoozers too. But that game in particular, Zero Wing, I had loads of fun playing that game. I love flying shoot 'em ups. I'm a sucker for that shit, man. So if you haven't played Zero Wing, you gotta check it out, man. It's a really fun game to play. I highly, highly recommend that game. I don't care where you play it. Evercade, on a emulator like the Ambernick, on Steam. I don't care where you play. I just do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So that's all for tonight. I'm still not starting up Let's Play yet. I'm still working out what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure when I'm going to restart that. I do want to start it up real soon, though. And I do plan on making that a live stream. I'm definitely not going to have it at 10 a.m. anymore. I'm not even sure what day it's going to be on. It most likely will stay on a Sunday, is what I'm thinking, but it's going to be later in the afternoon. And when I say later, I mean like maybe like 5 or 6 p.m. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And until the next video, game on, everybody.